Okay, I know that there's a saying that money can't buy you happiness, but then money can buy you security and it can buy you a good ass meal with dessert and bottomless iced tea in your favorite restaurant. So that basically tastes like happiness to me. And the best way to start growing your money is to manage it wisely, which I will be teaching you today. Now, this is not a video on how you can make money, and this is definitely not a get rich quick scheme. This is simply a video on how you can manage your finances better and how you can be financially wise.
Hi, this is Editing Y. I forgot to mention that the financial tips I'll be mentioning in this video are money habits I've picked up through the years of handling finances for various organizations, of managing two small businesses, and of learning from personal experience.
Tip number one is to have a finance tracker, and this is especially beneficial for budgeting so that you're able to see where your money is going every single month. I personally use Google Sheets for tracking my finances, but you can use whatever platform. You can use Excel, or you can even do it on paper, which my mom does. But yeah, I use Google Sheets because it's online, it saves automatically. You can have a shareable version for your family if you're doing a family finance tracker. And you can also have one that's editable offline. So this is the template that I use. I'll show it on the screen. I've been using it for 2 years now to track my finances. And I've actually made this same template available for you guys, so you can check it out in the description box down below. If you want to use this, please click on make a copy or download under the files tab so that you can save it for yourself. This is the kind of template that best suits my needs and my goals, but feel free to modify it to your liking, whatever your needs and your goals are. You'll see that in each monthly sheet, I've included 3 additional wallets. You could edit it to whatever you want. In my personal finance sheet, I've set it to Gcash, PayMaya, and BPI because these are the wallets. These are the online wallets that I use frequently. But you could also just delete these extra tables if you're using only one wallet. I update my template every single day if I have transactions that day. But now in quarantine, I don't really have much transactions. But yeah, I update it every day or at least every other day. But I always update it right away so that I don't miss anything. And I also do track until the last centavo. I think what's different with how I track my personal finances is that I have a label called why, and that's where I put a reason on why I did a certain financial transaction. And this has really changed how I view my money because it allows me to be reflexive of the financial decisions I make. For example, if I'm looking back at my expenses and saw that I bought myself a new top from Uniqlo last month and the reason was treat yourself. Then for this month, I'm gonna be more conscious of what I'm gonna buy because I've already bought something for myself before. So yeah, I hope that this template could help you think twice about where you put your money.
I want more.
Tip number 2 is to also track your online wallets and your bank wallets and investment accounts. So please do not forget to separate your wallets. If you're gonna use the template that I've provided, it's best to separate it into different tables so that you can see the balance for each wallet that you have. I have a lot of online wallets. I have Gcash, PayMaya, Coins.ph, BPI, BDO, Sun Life. I consider that as an online wallet. And I have TransferWise, which is a multi-currency account. So if you're a frequent traveler, you can check them out. But yeah, since I have a lot of online wallets, it's best for me to track everything in a single spreadsheet. Tip number 3 is to take photos of your receipts. I am a receipts hoarder. I still do have receipts from way back in 2016. I don't know, it's just so interesting for me to look back at receipts to see the prices. So I've really just been keeping receipts. Now, thanks to the power of technology, I'm now able to hoard receipts by taking photos of them. So I no longer hold physical receipts. I just take photos of them right away and only keep the recent ones. Like if it's older than 30 days, I'm gonna throw it out because I'm probably never gonna need it ever again. Unless, of course, those receipts for items that have longer warranties. But yeah, I hoard receipts because I'll never know when I'm gonna be needing them. Like if I'm ever gonna need to replace something that I bought or complain about something that I bought, receipts are so powerful. But yeah, keeping them online or keeping them as photos can be really helpful to declutter and to keep them safe, from getting lost or getting wet, etc. Tip number 4, it's weird, but it's to buy a cash box or have a lock. This tip is especially for those people who do not trust online banking and online wallets and like to keep their money physically. Then it's best to get a cash box or a lock for your bag where you put your money. So this is the cash box that I own. I've had this since I was 10 years old. My dad bought it for me back then. And even way back, my parents have really instilled in me great financial responsibility. But if you're not really a cash box type of person, I highly suggest that you get a lock so that you can keep your money safely. I do not trust anybody with my money, not even my family. So if I have physical money on hand, I'm gonna keep it in my cash box or in my bag with a lock.
I'm scared, Dad.
Do you trust me, son?
Yes.
Come on, son. Rule number 1, never trust anybody.
And last tip is to organize and put all your bills in one place and to also have a separate bill tracker so that you're able to see which bills you still need to pay and when they are due. This can be really helpful in tracking how much your bills are every month, which is especially beneficial in budgeting, in planning for the next months to come. Honestly, I only recently started managing our house bills this quarantine because my mom used to pay for them physically. But since everything's online now, it's easier and it's better for me to manage them. So yeah, having the bills tracker really helps in seeing what else we have to pay and how much we need to pay for. And those are all my tips on how I manage my personal finances. Again, this is just what I do for my own finances. Maybe you do it better. I don't know. Please do comment down below if you have other tips. But yeah, this is just what works best for me. So I know that it can be really tiring to do this every single day, to track your finances every single day, and it can also put you in a crisis, which is what's happening to me for the past 2 years. Because I'm constantly so worried about my finances. But I still do think that it's helpful in easing out your financial anxieties because it allows you to be more in control of your finances. Okay, I have nothing else to say. Thank you for watching. And if you like this video, please do click the thumbs up and subscribe.